A Corpus Christi woman must now serve 5 years in prison after killing her former boyfriend last year. 34-year-old Carla Welch killed 45-year-old Larry Simpson. Investigators say they found his body in a home.
Today, Welch was handed her sentence during a hearing with the DA. Our Madeline Dart is here with tonight's top story. Madeline?
Well, Mackenzie Bryan, the DA's office says this was a unique case to navigate. The couple had a history of abuse, which played a major factor in deciding Welch's sentence. This was the scene just days after Thanksgiving. Matt Manning with the DA's office says because Carla Welch was a victim of domestic abuse from Simpson, evidence and reports were looked over closely before suggesting Welch receives 5 years in prison.
One of our seminal issues, if not the most important issue to our office, is domestic violence. We take these cases extremely seriously, as we do all cases, but we put a particular emphasis on those as with the creation of our Domestic Violence Bureau. But even in light of those kinds of cases, we have to be nuanced and we have to make sure that we seek justice in any given case.
Welch appeared before Judge Missy Madreri in the 347th District Court for Nueces County. And the DA's office continues to tackle the issue of domestic violence here in the Coastal Bend. If you or someone you know is being abused, here's the hotline, 1-800-580-4878. You can also find information on the KIII website about the Purple Door, an abuse shelter here in Corpus Christi.
All right, thank you, Maddie.